Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Georgia Southern Eagles taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Marshall Thundering Herd. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Marshall's offense will start this game off. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When the receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They're going to ride this running back. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Marshall looking for the score on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Marshall!
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Georgia Southern, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Eagles will hustle to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Dances away from 1.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
On to attempt the try. And it's perfect. An 84-yard drive there. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Poor mechanics by the quarterback lead to that fumble. You've got to keep two hands on the ball. You know those D linemen are trying to swat away at it, and they were able to force that turnover.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it on the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Georgia Southern in a hurry. The give to the tailback. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. UCLA found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Rose Bowl. Bruins fans will enjoy this one for at least 1 week. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They go to the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ramsey. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it from the gun. Ball is loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Going up top on first down. Gets it out fast.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
The play action fake. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Pinned back in their own end, a third and short from the 16. They'll try to get it through the air. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He's going to pass. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on third. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. From the gun, he'll try to throw. On the run, still looking. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Giving him his pads. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The RPO, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screen play. How does that happen?
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. To the ground with the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Marshall quick to the line. On second down, wants to throw it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. This offense has a second down play. Wide out in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. Grabs it in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And he's got it inside the 25. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50, third and long. On any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now, first and goal.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run it on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for this offense. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. If this offense wants to stay in this game, they have to punch it in on this drive. It's third and goal. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
That makes the score Georgia Southern 21, Marshall
10. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Makes the quick grab. On the move at the 30. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll throw it on first down. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Second down.
Off play action. Gets away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Got his man, and brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And now on second down for this offense. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Looking to throw on second down. And he intercepts it. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Offense getting set for first down. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. They get to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After missing the connection last time, it's second and 10 from the 22. Now the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now you gave the ball back and put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. What a catch and run for 6. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
They'll try to run it in. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
First down for the offense.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. On the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the shotgun, the inside give. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No fair catches here, looking for room. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. 4th down, gotta have it here. Got it past the marker. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They're gonna throw it again. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. This time he's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him and they convert. Touchdown, Herd! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. He'll set up to throw. He makes the grab for the 2, but wait just a second. There is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Pulls it in on the left. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Out of the backfield, he's open. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. And the Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going to let it go. He's got it. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this shit.